When I was first approached by Nordeus about coming over for the role, I already had friends of mine who worked here and they'd said so many positive things about it. So I met with the founders, we talked a bit about their vision on art on mobile and how ambitious they were. And it's that ambition and that drive that excites me, and that's why I joined. So I'm the head of art here at Nordeus, and that's quite a big role, is making sure that the quality of all the artwork that comes out of the studio is internationally competitive. And then when I first came on board, we had the technical ability, that people were really good at the software, and we just needed to harness the ability to think behind the software. Her attitude is pretty strong. She's a little bit futuristic.
If we need to change the timing, we can just slide a keyframe.
So the art department at Nordeus has a central team, and that's made up of individuals who can work across game teams when needed. And then in addition, we've also got the marketing art team. We've got people from all over the world that work here, artists with diverse skill sets such as concept art, VFX, 3D, UI. And one thing that really does make them all come together is that they're all curious, they're all driven, and they're all eager to learn new skills. So that really does make my job much, much easier. Change, please. The training that we can offer here is second to none. I mean, it really is. And we've got great speakers that come over, we've got great training facilities, and we've got great artists as well. And if you couple that with trust and actually enabling artists to do their role without governing too much on top of them, it really is a place where you can be creatively free on top of some great learning. I mean, that's just an amazing place to be able to develop.
I feel like the proportions were in the right place, and for the amount of time, for me, that was a success.
I think the speed bit you always worry about to start off with, but the more you do it, the more you relax and trust your art, your hand. But it's just practice, right?
Yep.
So what kind of cut we do? Usual thing? Or
Yeah, usual thing.
change something?
No, usual thing. Try and make me look like I've got more hair. Nights are long here. So if you do go out with a group of people and they are from all over the country and all over the world, then they tend to be long, hard evenings of which you have to have a recovery time the next day.
Ghibli.
So drink and draw.
Last night when we were talking to the students, I'm like, these guys would probably like to sit around and drink and draw with people from Nordeus.
We used to do something in the UK called Art Club, and it was that, but we just had one big piece of paper on the table.
I was thinking when you were saying that, it would be good to get a wall somewhere that you could whitewash every week.
Yeah, that would be cool.
So I remember when I came, the biggest impression was with the architecture. There's big, brutal architecture in New Belgrade. And in contrast, you go across the bridge and it feels a lot more like Barcelona or Prague in its architecture. So for me, the city has really been a place of discovery. There's always something to do, galleries to go and see, there's theatre productions that are done in English, cinema is all in English. A lot of the lettering around the city is in Cyrillic, and I like that because it reminds me I'm not at home, I'm not in the UK, I'm somewhere different. That's an adventure, and that's what I joined on for. UK is grey and mungy, and it rains a lot, as a general rule of thumb. We used to have seasons there once upon a time, but we don't anymore. It was really nice actually coming to somewhere that has a summer that's hot, and it has autumn and the leaves fall off the trees, and it has a winter with snow in it, and then it has spring again when things start to come to life. I really like the changes. I like changes in weather and colour, and I also like changes in clothes. I quite enjoyed changing. When I first joined nearly 2 years ago, our ability to make 3D art was under par. And the team has come on a huge journey over the past couple of years. And if we think about where we can go in the next 2, 3, 4 years, up and up and up, you know, the future looks pretty golden.